this is going to be the last project pan that I am going to do for 2014. This is technically the fourth one, and I had about 15 items that I was pretty set on using for a project pan, but I was kind of, trying to decide if I wanted to throw all 15 in and complete all 15, or if I should just take 5 out. And then Megan uploaded her last project pan, and she kind of was in the same dilemma, and she just did a project 20 pan, and I was kind of nervous about doing that since I'm, mostly focusing on all makeup for my last couple of project pans for this year. So I decided to do all makeup with the Project 20 pan except for 2 perfumes. So there's 18 makeup items. Well, technically 19, but I also have 2 perfumes here. So a couple of them are going to be easier products just because for the last couple I had to throw something in just to make it up to the 20 mark. So for the first item, this is I'm going to kind of go in order of how I would apply them to my face. This first item, this is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in the Protect version, and I've had this in project pans previously, so I did a squiggly line where I'm starting with this, and I have to say, this takes, there's a decent amount of product in here, so this should last me for a little while. And then Faithers K suggested that foundations take 3 months to finish up, roughly, so I decided, well, hey, let's throw this foundation in. This is the Revlon Photoready. This is in 002 Vanilla. I had previously had the Photoready in one of my project pans that I did a couple years ago, and I finished it up, and then for some crazy reason I decided to go out and repurchase it again, which is absolutely absurd because it wasn't my favorite foundation. I don't dislike it, it's just not my absolute favorite. So anyway, I'm throwing this guy in. Oh, my mark, it's right there. It's right above where the writing is that says Photoready. And then concealer. I've had pretty good luck with using up concealers, and this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I have just a little bit over half of it left, so it's an okay concealer. It's not my favorite. I do have a concealer that I do like. This is the CoverGirl and Olay Concealer Balm. And I did a mark on here just like with my lipsticks. So I rolled it up all the way and then I placed it against the cap, and you can see that's where my mark is. But this probably isn't going to last me much over a month, I would say. So I'm having 2 items count as 1 for this one. So this is the Benefit Fake Up sample that I got from Sephora. And that's all that's in there, but there is product down on the inside. I'm gonna use the product on the inside of this one as well as with this one. Like, I'm sure it goes like down to here or something. So I'll use down into both of these. And then, what the heck? We're getting kind of crazy. Let's throw in a powder. This is the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW18. That's it right there. Now you might be like, well, you fly through powders. This is gonna be cake for you. Let me tell you something. This has 15 grams of powder. My regular MAC powders that I usually go through, the MSF Naturals, only have like 10 grams. So this has 1.5 of the powders that I'm used to going through. So we'll see how far I can get with that. I decided, since I'm pretty satisfied with this bronzer as well. This is the Nars Laguna bronzer. It's just a mini sample, but it does have 2.5 grams of product in here. I just barely started throwing this into my weekly makeup baskets, so I really like the shade on this, and I'm excited to use it and get another bronzer out of my collection. And then I probably should use up more blushes in my project pans, but I don't give myself enough time to have a really lengthy project pan. I usually keep them around 2 months. I do have over 2 months this time, so I decided to throw in a blush. It's not a powder one though, it's a cream one. This is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This is in the shade 45, which is Orchid Hush, and this is beautiful. And when you buy these, originally they have a lot of product actually. These have 5.6 grams. So this has, you know, over twice the amount that this has in it, but it's just in a cream form. So this is a beautiful shade, and I'm just pretty much flush with the edge over here. So that's what my progress is. I kind of smushed it down so it'd be flat. And then I decided I need to work on some of my fluid lines. I think I have, oh, I counted them and I can't remember. I think I have 6 or 7 MAC fluid lines, and the darker ones I use as liners, but the lighter ones, I use them as kind of an eye base. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. This is the fluid line in the shade Catch My Eye. I don't know why I just showed you the back of it, but I just threw this into my weekly makeup basket. I think it was yesterday. So this is stunning. I love this, but I just don't use it enough. So it's like a taupey metallic shade, but it has this beautiful gold shimmer running through it. Not sure, yeah, it's probably not gonna pick up the gold shimmer, but, or the gold glitter, but if you watch my weekly makeup basket, the lighting is a little bit different and you can actually see the gold glitter in it. It's beautiful. I'm excited to use this, and I don't know, I hope I can get through this whole thing because I really haven't used very much out of here. And then let's throw in an eyeshadow. I have a MAC eyeshadow here. This was my first MAC eyeshadow that I ever purchased, ever. And let me get it out of here for you. This is the shade, I've used it in a couple tutorials, or not tutorials, they're more like get ready with me's, but this is the MAC shade in Rice Paper. So it's just this really beautiful, creamy, kind of yellow shade. That's it right there. Like a peachy yellow cream color. I go through black eyeliner really quickly. It's really easy for me to use up a black liner. Any other shade, it's gonna take me quite a while, but I have this Sephora retractable eyeliner in the waterproof version, and it also has this little smudger thing on this side that I just ripped off. Oh, look, is that a sharpener or is that just, oh, there's actually a sharpener here. I didn't realize that. I thought that was just, I thought I'd just broken it. Well, anyways, there's a smudger here, and apparently there's a sharpener right there, but you roll it up, and this is all that I have left, but I am currently working on 2 other eyeliners, so I didn't want to choose something too crazy, but I really like this eyeliner, and I think these are only $13 at Sephora, so I think with the VIB sale that's coming up in November, I might pick up 1 or 2 of these with the discount. So love this thing, can't wait to use it. And then you know that I have a problem with lip products, and I've been trying to work on using them up and getting them out of my collection and rotating through them. So yeah, I have 4 lipsticks in this Project 20 pan. Alright, first up, this is the MAC Sheen Supreme in the shade Pret a Pretty. This is essentially clear full. I mean, I've used, what, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch or something. Barely used. There's like a screaming child outside. Sorry if you can hear that. It's really getting on my nerves. But okay, so this is how much of the Pret a Pretty Sheen Supreme I have. It's a lot. But Sheen Supremes are a little bit easier to go through than a regular kind of, the regular formula of a MAC lipstick. So this shouldn't be too hard. It's an easy shade to wear, not too bad. This next item, I've been trying to use this up for at least a year. It's in my items I want to use up for 2014, and I really haven't made any progress on it because I can't stand the shade of it. This is my Nars Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Sex Machine. I think I've sharpened this twice this year. Oh, I just don't like it. Like, the shade is beautiful when you swatch it on your hand, but when you put it on, like, that looks absolutely stunning. I put it on today and then I put something else over it. It's all right when something else is over it, but on its own, there's something about it. I can't handle it. The only way that I know how to measure this is if I put it along where the line is on my pinky. It's the same length as my pinky. So that's how I'm measuring this. The lipstick that I put over the Sex Machine Velvet Pencil is this MAC Luster lipstick. This is in Naturally Eccentric, and this came out of, it was like some kind of surf collection or something, but I've had this for a little bit. That's what it looks like. Yeah. It looks white. Essentially it is. It looks kind of cool on its own. Like that is it right there. It's white, essentially. Barely has any kind of nude color over it, but if you just layer it over other lipsticks, it's great. But anyways, so when I roll this up all the way at the little thing, it's right to the top of that gray line. I'm not going to mark on the packaging of these MAC lipsticks because I'm going to back to MAC them, but there we go. Have that one. And then, I mean, I'm challenging myself already. I might as well bite the bullet and do something I'm not very comfortable with. I'm throwing in a red lipstick. This is also in my items I want to finish up for 2014. I'll link that video down below in case you haven't seen that. Anyway, this is my Nars lipstick in the shade Jungle Red. I love this lipstick. I love it, but it is so old. This was the first high-end lipstick that I ever purchased. So when you hold this one up, I did mark on here already. Where is it at? Right there. So right underneath the R right there, I have a line. You can see that's where I'm at. So I have about half the amount of product that comes in these originally. Nars lipsticks really don't have that much product in them. They're only up to like here. So I've used about half of this, but I've also had this for at least 3 years. So it needs to go. Definitely needs to go. Okay. And in case I wasn't crazy enough, I'm going to throw in 3 lip glosses as well. This first one, this is the Jordana Lip Out Loud lip gloss. The little sticker on the bottom came off, so I'm not sure what flavor this is, but this is like the really light pink one. It's a beautiful shade. It's a little sheer. That's it right there. It's really pretty, and these kind of smell like the Milani lipsticks. This doesn't have, you know, an excessive amount of product. It's like a short lip gloss, so it shouldn't be too incredibly difficult to get through in almost 3 months. And then I have 2 of these. This is the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Dolly. These are like the plumping, the tingly plumping lip glosses. And you know what? I did use this like once or twice, so let's mark this one, because this one actually is down a little bit, so it's not all the way up to the top. Can you see that? Maybe it's like to there. Anyway, I'm really excited to use one of these up since I have 2 in my collection. Let me show you the shade of this one really quick. This one's more of like a mauve-y shade, but it does have like some gold glitter pieces. I'm really not too fond of these in the wintertime just because they're so tingly and cooling on the lips that it really feels like my lips are going to freeze and fall off. And yeah, I'm going to try and get through this before it gets too cold outside. The same with this one. This is the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Pucker Up. These look a little bit different, but they have the same amount of product in them. So this one looks a lot wider and shorter, and this one looks taller and skinnier, but they have the same amount of product, and this one has not been opened. I haven't even tried this on my lips, not once. So I thought I would throw in, you know, a whole bunch of different shades and color families so I can... This one's more of a cream formula. It's not glittery or anything, but that one's really pretty. I'm excited to try that one out. And then I'm throwing in a lip balm here. I've been working on this for a little bit, but I have no idea how much product is in here. I can't see through the packaging. It's opaque. This is the Body Drench Candylicious Lip Balm in the flavor Lemon Drop. And this is so good. It smells so amazing. It actually smells like those little sour lemon candies. They have like the sugar crystals on the outside. Oh, this is good. And then 2 perfumes for my last 2 items. This is the Clinique Happy Rollerball, and I can't see through the packaging obviously, but if I think I did this the other day. If I twist I was twisting the thing and it would twist off a little bit so I could see. Oh, there we go. So, oh yeah, I'm over. Halfway would be about right here. So I'm gonna mark this actually. I didn't know that came off all the way. So this is where I am on this product. I like this for the fall. That's about the only time that I wear Clinique Happy. So it might be a little difficult for me to get through this. I can only wear it for a couple days in a row and then I get sick of it, so this might be a little trying for me, but anyway, I've got this guy, and then my final item. I'm so sad. This was in my purse this past week, and something in my purse knocked off the little flower. I'm gonna have to try and super glue this, but this is my Flower Balm perfume from Viktor and Rolf. I think this is my 4th one, my 3rd or my 4th perfume bottle of this. But this one I've had for 2 years. This perfume, not this one specifically, but the scent, it was the first scent that my husband ever bought for me when we were dating. And so it's really near and dear to my heart. So, I don't know. I love using it, but I don't want to use it because it's really expensive, but I don't want it to go bad, so I'm just going to use this, not excessively, just like I would regularly use it, you know. I don't want to waste it. It smells so good, but I don't want it to go bad, so I'm going to use this up. My husband hopefully would get me another one for Christmas or for Valentine's Day or something, so that is all that I have. Those are my 20 items. I'm gonna plan on going on a really strict low buy, maybe like 1 thing a week, because I am planning on doing some holiday shopping for other people. So, I mean, I'm gonna be shopping. I was planning on picking up, I don't know, a handful of things for myself for the holiday season, and my birthday is the 2nd of November, so I'm going to be on Project Pan during my birthday, but I'm probably going to go out on my birthday and pick up a couple things. So just giving you a heads up, if you would like to see a haul for my birthday, let me know. This is going to go from today, which I believe is the 12th. I think it's Monday, October 12th. It's going to go all the way till the 31st of December, unless I finish everything before then. I'm trying to finish it all up before then, but let me know how often you would like to see these updates. I know 3 months is a long time, so that would be, what, 6 updates if I did it every 2 weeks. I was thinking about every 2 weeks, but let me know if you want to see like every 3 weeks, monthly. Let me know what you guys want to see. That's all I have, and thank you guys so much for watching.